Hey moms, this is a joyful roar. Addison is not able to be with me right now. She's going to add to what I'm about to tell you because I'm going to talk a little bit about homeschooling, what everybody's going to start doing coming up. And she has experience with this. Last year she homeschooled 3 of her kids, and this year she was already homeschooling her twins while her other one went to 1st grade. So she has a lot of experience, but I have done an interview with a homeschool mom of 3, and she gave me a lot of thoughts. First of all, I want everybody to know, I know the school administrators, they're not wanting to add a whole lot of added stress to our plates. They realize that we're at home teaching, we may also have little kids in the house, that our circumstances are not typical, and that not only that, but everyone's stress is high, and lots of people are worried or have people that are sick, and the school administrators do not want to add anything extra to our plates. At the same time, our kids have to finish the grade that they're in, and we all want that for our kids. We want them to be prepared for when this is all over to go into the next grade and be able to do the work, but I think one thing to remember is everybody's on the same team here. If you know a homeschool mom, talk to them personally. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what this homeschool mom said. She said even for homeschool moms, this is different. They homeschool, but at the same time, they are not used to staying at the house. They go and do all the time. Addison, I know, can attest to that. She's out doing things with her kids all the time, teaching on the go, hands-on learning type of situation, making actual applications to what they're teaching their kids at home. They're out showing them actual applications to that lesson in person, and I think that's the beauty of homeschooling. So even homeschool moms are kind of at a loss right now and feeling just how do we do this? This is different, so don't assume that homeschool moms have a leg up. I feel like everybody's on the same level right now. We're all just trying to figure this out, and so if you do have a homeschool mom, talk to them, see if they have any advice. So the homeschool mom that I spoke with, she said a lot of different things. One of the main things she said though was, if you or your child are getting stressed, stop, take a break, have a snack, go outside, do something else to just chill out, because that's not the way to learn. Nobody needs that right now. The other thing is, have a routine of some kind. And I know that kind of counteracts what I just said, but it doesn't have to. They can still know that this is the time of day that we're going to do this, and you can have that flexibility to change your mind if things are not going well, but still having your child know that this is the time when we're going to do school, it's helpful. Another thing she said is, homeschool moms have a significant amount of time to figure out their groove. We don't have that. We have deadlines still for our kids, tests and assignments and things. They're not used to having that. And so she said that is a different element, but don't let that steal the joy out of this opportunity. I know it's super easy to just get annoyed with your child when they won't sit down and do something you're asking them to do. I mean, that's annoying anyways, that happens daily when you don't have the element of homeschooling. But when you add homeschooling and you're feeling this pressure from the school, even though that may not actually be there, you're feeling it, and you're feeling this pressure to teach your child, and then your child won't do what you want them to do. We're getting thrown into it. Just try not to put too much pressure on yourself. This homeschool mom that I've been speaking to doesn't just homeschool her kids, she trains other homeschool moms, and she tells them that it takes a year to figure out the best way to homeschool your children. and to get into a groove with things, and we don't have that kind of time. We've been thrown into this is crisis mode, and just know that your kids are also in crisis mode. And I know you know that. Oh, I hate to tell you things you already know, but just as a reminder, like, we're all struggling, and let's try to have like as much patience as we can, figure out how you want to discipline when it comes to homeschool, be consistent, all those things. I'm right there with you trying to figure it out. I'm only having to homeschool one. I'm only having to do first grade. We haven't really even started yet. We've just basically been talking to the teachers and downloading the apps that they're going to be using and things like that. So we are like barely getting going, and I would love, if you're a homeschool mom, to post advice, your best advice to post underneath this video. I know Addison is going to do a follow-up video about this. Just give her little bit of advice. Again, we have younger kids. If you have older kids and you have homeschooled, just give us your best advice on how to do it with older kids, because we want to support all of our moms and not just moms of littles, because we're all just trying to figure this out. So anyways, we're going to continue posting things. We're hoping to post more things that just make us laugh, because this is just an impossibly hard situation and we need to laugh. Make sure that for your mental health, that you are trying to get outside, that you are taking breaks from the news or your phone news, things like that. You may need to even take breaks from social media that you've never taken before. Not telling you to get off social media. Obviously, we want you to watch A Joyful Roar, but we're just saying, like, taking a break from social media, because you at this point cannot scroll through social media and not see something negative. So just do what you can to keep yourself sane. I want to say again, the Marco Polo app is awesome. I like it better than texting. Now, I'm a 2 on the Enneagram, and I'm a little bit different than most people about talking to people. Like, I need people in my life. So it's helpful to me. You may not love it quite as much as I do, but it's wonderful. It's like text messaging, except you can hear their voice and see their face. And who hasn't had a text message that they're like, I wonder how they said that. I wonder what they meant. I wonder what their tone of voice was. You know, we do that all the time, so it's nice. It's nice. I feel like I have a specific friend that I knew that I got to see on a weekly basis, but I have gotten to know her even better, like, just because we've been talking nonstop on Marco Polo. So anyways, keep engaging with us. It's helping me every day to create content for y'all. And I hope that it's helping y'all to stay positive during this crazy time. We've got more things coming, so just keep coming back to us. All right, bye moms.